Good morning, students. In the last video, which was our quadratic equation part 1, I have taught you what are quadratic equations, how to identify a given expression is quadratic or not, and I have started solving the quadratic equations by the factorization method. And I have told you, whenever a quadratic equation is given, you have to see the sign of the constant. That means you know that the general form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is called as constant. This sign has to be seen first. If this is positive, if the last sign, that means the sign of the constant is positive, then there are two chances for getting the middle terms. Either middle terms can have the plus plus sign or they can have minus minus sign. And plenty of examples we have solved. And today, let me start the problems where the sign of the constant is negative. Come on, let me take some problems. I will solve enough number of problems for you for your practice. Let me take the first one. Say 8x square minus 13x minus 6 is equal to 0. See, the sign of the constant. My dear children, whenever there is a quadratic equation, you should say like this. This is called a coefficient of x square. That is ax square. This is the coefficient of x square. This is called as coefficient of x, and this is called as constant. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is constant. This is called a coefficient of x. This is called a coefficient of x square. Okay. Now the sign of the constant is negative. Sign is negative. See, in my earlier day the sign was positive. The sign was positive. Now the sign is negative. And when the sign of the constant is negative, we have only one option for getting the middle terms. Here, when the last one was positive, there were two chances, either plus plus or minus minus. Now we have only one option, and the option is one middle term will have the plus sign, one middle term will have the minus sign. No other chance, only one chance, one plus and one minus. And we say one plus and one minus means it is always subtraction. When both plus plus is there, it is called as addition. When both minus minus is there, they also we call it as addition. When one plus and one minus is there, we call it as a subtraction. That means we can say on multiplying we should get 48. On multiplying we should get 48, and on subtracting, my dear children, the point to be noted, on subtracting I should get 30. On subtracting I should get 30. Come on, let us check which are the middle terms. Come on, how to write 48? 148 is 48. Subtract. Now, see, in my yesterday's tutorial, I was telling you add, because the last sign was positive, so I used to add it. Now the last sign is negative, I will subtract. 48 minus 1 answer is 47, but I want 13. No. 2 24s are. Don't add, subtract. Subtract, then it will 22. No. 3 16s are. Don't add, subtract. 16 minus 3, answer is 13. So the middle terms are 3 and 16 are the middle terms. See, 16 3s are 48. Subtract, you are getting 30. Now the question comes 1 plus 1 minus. 1 plus 1 minus. Okay, for whom I should give, my dear children, listen here now. They will never have plus plus. They never have minus minus. Middle terms are only one chance, one plus and one minus. So which will get plus sign, which will get minus sign? This is not your choice. You can't decide it. That will be decided by this sign. Whichever the sign, the coefficient of x is having, that sign should go to the bigger number among these two. Bigger number among these two. If this is minus, out of these two bigger number will get minus. If this is plus, out of these two bigger number will get the plus sign. Very simple. 1 plus and 1 minus. So who will get plus? Who will get minus? The answer is here. This is the coefficient of x. Which sign it has, that sign should be given to the bigger number among these two. So this is minus 16 and plus 3. 1 plus and 1 minus. I have told you. 1 plus and 1 minus. And this sign will go to the bigger number among these two. Yes, let me write down. It is 8x square. This I am going to split as minus 16x plus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. Again, my dear children, point to be noted here. Whether you are taking this first or this you are taking next, that will not make any difference. But important thing is, minus should be given to whom and plus should be given to whom is very important. You can take plus 3x here, minus 16x there. That makes no difference at all. Come on. Grouping 8x as common, x minus 2 plus 3s common, x minus 2, 3 2s are 6 is equal to 0. You can see here the terms inside the bracket are saying it is x minus 2. Club these two and write ones, 8x plus 3 is equal to 0. My dear children, they are called as the factors of the quadratic equation. They are not the roots, they are the factors. Now I have to find the roots or the solutions like this. X minus 2 is equal to 0, 8x plus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 2 is one of the root of the equation. 8x is equal to minus 3, therefore x is equal to minus 3 by 8. So we can say 2 and minus 3 by 8 are the roots of the equation. Okay students, let me go for some more problems. Let me go for some more problems. I can say 12x square. 12x square minus, I can say plus plus. Okay. It is I can say 17x. 17x minus 5 is equal to 0. The sign of the constant is very very important. Let me go for one more problem. I can say 6x square. 6x square minus 13x minus 5 is equals to 0. These are the two problems I'm going to solve for you. Come on. If you multiply, I should get 60. On multiplying, I should get 60. And don't say on adding 17. No. On subtracting, I have to say this sign. And I should say on multiplying 60 and on subtracting. On subtracting, I should get 70. On subtracting, 17. Come on, let me start. How to write 60? 160 plus 60. Subtract, you are not getting 17. Wrong. 2 30s. Subtract, you are not getting 17. No. 3 20s. 60. Subtract. 30 minus 20 minus 3. Answer is 17. You got the answer. 17 and 3, sorry, 20 and 3 are the middle terms. Now I should give the sign for them. But one thing you know very well, last sign is negative. Last sign is negative means the middle term should have one plus and one minus. To whom to give plus, to whom to give minus, that will be decided by this sign. This sign should go to whom? The bigger number among those two. Bigger number among these two is plus 20. And minus 3 are the middle terms. Come on, how to write them? 12x square plus 20x minus 3x minus 5 is equals to 0. Grouping. I can take 4x as a common. 3x plus 5. Out of these, what I can take as a common? I can take only 1 as a common. That's all. Only 1. Minus 1 I can take, and when minus has come out, this will be 3x. I have told you the sign will change. Minus will become plus because minus to plus is equals to minus is equals to 0. The terms inside the bracket definitely they must be same. 3x plus 5 into 4x minus 1. dear children, they will give you 3 marks in the examination. And a definite question you can expect in the CBSE class 10 examination. Factorize, very very important. Okay, let me go for one more problem. Come on. On multiplying, you should get 30. On multiplying, you should get 30. And my dear children, now you are familiar. Last sign is negative. Don't see this sign. See this sign. After subtracting, you should get 13. On subtracting, you should get 13. Okay, what are the chances? 1/3 is up. Subtract, you are not getting 13. 2 15s are subtract, you got 30. That means the middle terms are 2 and 15. Now the question of sign. You know very well, they should have 1 plus and 1 minus. Who to give which sign? This sign should go to the bigger number among these two. I can say minus 15 and it is a plus 2. This sign will go to the bigger number among these two. Okay, we can start now. It is 6x square minus 15x plus 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. Grouping. Or I can take common. 3x is common. 3x is common. Into bracket. 2x minus 3 5s are 15. I can take just 1 as a common. Everything will be as it is. 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. The terms inside the bracket are same. I can write it as 2x minus 5 into 3x plus 1 is equals to 0 are called as the factors. 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore, 2x is equals to plus 5. X is equals to 5 by 2. I can write here 3x is equals to minus 1. Therefore, x is equals to minus 1 by 3. These are called as roots of the equation. So, this is all about your different types of quadratic equation solution using the factorization method. Now, let me solve 1 or 2 problems for your practice, and after that we will end our problems by factorization method. Okay, let us go for one more problem. Let me take say 10x square minus 13x plus 4 is equals to 0. Okay, listen students, last sign is positive. I have told you, when the last sign is positive, for the middle terms you are having 2 options, either plus plus or minus minus, and both has to be added. When this is plus, I will say the middle terms to be added. Point to be noted here. And let me go for one more problem. It is say 12x square minus 4x minus 5 is equals to 0. Minus 5 is equals to 0. Okay, see, last sign is positive, last sign is negative. When the last sign is negative, I can say the middle terms will have 1 plus and 1 minus, and they have to be subtracted. The last sign is positive, middle terms should be added, and the chances are 2, either plus plus or minus minus. Let me solve both. Come on. Multiplying, you should get 40. On multiplying, you should get 40. And on adding, you should get 30. On adding, you should get 30. Add the middle terms. Don't subtract. Add the middle terms. Come on. On multiplying 40. On adding 30. Come on. 140s are adding, not getting 30. 220s are on adding, not getting 30. With 3, not possible. 4 10s are add it, you are getting 14, not 13. 5 8s are 13. 5 8s are 14. All adding, you are getting 30. So middle terms are 5 and 8. Which 5, which 8? Either plus plus or minus minus. See, last sign is positive. Either plus plus or minus minus. Which has to be decided? The decision is not from you. The middle term. This is negative means both should have minus minus sign. And the children, keep in mind, never there will be plus minus when the last sign is positive. Never there will be plus minus when the last sign is positive. Come on. I will write now. 10x square, both minus minus, minus 5x, minus 8x, plus 4 is equal to 0. Grouping. I can take 5x as a common into bracket. 2x minus 1. What I can take as a common? Minus 4 as a common. Minus 4 as a common. So 4, how much are 8? 4 2s are 8. I have told you whenever minus sign is common, this sign will change, plus becomes minus, 4 1s are is equals to 0. It is 2x minus 1 into 5x minus 4 is equals to 0. It is 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 5x minus 4 is equals to 0. Therefore, 2x is equals to plus 1, x is equals to 1 by 2. Here it is 5x is equals to plus 4, x is equals to 4 by 5 are the roots of the equation. You can try this yourself and check with my answer. Come on. On multiplying, you should get 60. My dear children, point to be noted here. Last sign is negative. Last sign negative means definitely one plus and one minus will be the middle terms. Both has to be subtracted. Here, both has to be added because last sign is positive. Both has to be subtracted because last sign is negative. On subtracting, you should get 4. On multiplying, you should get 60. Come on, multiplying 60. On subtracting 4. Come on. Let me start. 160 no chance. 230 subtract, no chance. 320 no chance. You are not getting 4. 450 subtract. No, you are not getting 4. 512 subtract. No, you are not getting. 610 subtract. You are getting answer as 4. 6 tens are 60. 10 minus 6 is equals to 4. So the middle terms are 10 and 6. But which 10 and which 6? That will be 1 plus and 1 minus. That will be decided by this sign. When this is negative, out of these two, bigger numbers should have a negative sign and the smaller should have a positive sign. You can write now it is 12x square. See, sign I have given plus 6 minus 10. You can take it anyway. And then you take this next. This get first, but sign is important. If you are taking 10 first, with minus. If you are taking 6 first, with plus. Anyway, you can do it. Plus 6x minus 10x minus 5 is equals to 0. 6x common. It is 2x plus 1. Here, minus 5 is a common. Minus 5 is a common. What is inside? 2x. 5 2s are 10. When minus 10 is positive, this sign will change. Plus 5 1s are 5 is equals to 0. The terms inside the bracket are same. It is 2x plus 1 into 6x minus 5 is equals to 0. 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. 6x minus 5 is equals to 0. 2x is equals to minus 1. X is equals to minus 1 by 2 is one of the root of the equation. 6x is equals to plus 5. Transfer to RHS. Therefore, x is equals to 5 by 6 is the second root of the equation. This is how the problem can be solved. You can go for one more and the last. One more and the last. Okay? I will change the problem. Slightly I will change the problem. Let me wait. Okay. 6 root 3 x square. 6 root 3 x square plus 11x plus I can say 3 root 3 x square plus 2 root 3 is equals to 0. Look at this question. The first question with under root 4. With under root 4. Okay. Little bit you may find it difficult in the first problem, but after solving one more one, definitely it will be easy for you. Okay. Now let us see. Last sign is positive. Last sign is positive means the middle term should be added. The middle term should be added. And both will have the positive sign or both will have the negative sign. Keep in mind. Okay, multiply these two. Multiply these two. See? 3 2s are. Listen very carefully. 3 2s are 6. Root 3 is 3. Root 3 into root 3. When two roots are multiplied, same number. See, root 3 into root 3, answer is 2. Root 5 into root 5, answer is 5. Root 7 into root 7, answer is 7. When two same numbers under roots are multiplied, you are getting a number without root. Same number without root. Root 5 to root 5. Actually, root 25. Root 25 means 5. Root 7 into root 7. Root 49. Root 49 means 7. Okay? Now, see here. 3 2s are 6. Root 3 into root 3, 3. 6 3s are 18. 3 2s are 6. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. That means 6 3s are 18. Multiply. After multiplying, you should get 18. And on adding, you should get 11. On adding, you should get 11. Very simple. The middle terms are 9 and 2. 9 and 2. See, 9 2s are 18. 9 plus 2, 11. Which sign? This is adding. See this sign. Since it is positive, both must be plus plus. Come on, I will start. See the way of writing. 3 root 3 x square plus 9x plus 2x plus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. First term as it is, last term as it is. Only 11x I will split into 9x plus 2x. Okay. Now how to solve this problem? What mistakes you are doing, my children? What mistake you are doing? You feel that I am not solving right enough. I will just tell you what mistakes you are doing. Okay. You will feel that 3 is a common. 3 is a common, and you will take 3x as a common. It is not a right method. Just I am telling you your mistakes. What usually you do. Then I will go for the correct. See, I will take 3x as a common. What is the apple sign? Root 3x. Root 3x plus 3 3s are 9. This will be inside. Okay. And when you go here, you will take 2 as a common. What is left inside? X plus root 3 is equal to 0. What is the mistake now? See, I have told you always the terms inside the bracket must be same. The terms inside the bracket must be same. But here it is root 3 plus 3. Here only root 3. And you will feel that your answer is wrong. Somewhere you have done a mistake. Okay. So what mistake you have done? I will tell you. Okay. What mistake you have done? Actually, 9 means, see very carefully, 9 means 3 3s are. Listen very carefully. 9 means 3 3s. Okay. Again, when I split this 3, can I write 3 into root 3 into root 3? See. 9, first of all, this 9 I have written as 3 3s. Okay. This 3 I kept it as it is. This 3 means root 3 into root 3. Now you may ask why all these things are required. This is because this is the problem with root. So this is also I have to split in the root form. Now you tell me, here it is 3 root 3. Here it is 3 into root 3 into root 3. Which is the common? I can say 3 root 3 is a common. I will write it once again. See, this means 3 root 3 x square plus 9. 9 means what? 9 means what? 3 into root 3 into root 3 into x. See, 9 means 3 root 3 into root 3, 3. 3 3s are 9. I am writing it this way because it is easy to take the common. plus 2x plus 2 root 3 is equals to 0. Now see, out of these two, what I can take a common? Here also 3 root 3 is there. Here also 3 root 3 is there. I can take 3 root 3 as a x as a common because here also x is there. Here also x square is there. So x is a common. This is into my dear children. This is into. Okay. 3 root 3x is a common. What is left inside? X plus. See here. 3 has come out. Root 3 has come out. X has come out. What is inside? Only 1 root 3 is there inside. X plus root 3. Then here what I can take as a common? Plus 2 as a common into bracket x plus root 3 is equals to 0. See, the terms inside the bracket are same. It is x plus root 3 into, this is 3 root 3x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now I can split it. X plus root 3 is equals to 0. X is equals to minus root 3. If I split this, 3 root 3x is equals to minus 2. Therefore, x is equals to minus 2 divided by 3 root 3 is the answer. But children, write down this. Let me take 6 root 2. 6 root 2 x square. 6 root 2 x square minus 5x minus 5x minus 2 root 2 is equals to 0. Okay? See, my dear children, last sign is positive. Last sign is positive means, sorry. Last sign is negative. Last sign is negative means the middle terms are 1 plus and 1 minus. On multiplying, so how much? 6 2s are 12. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 6 2s are 12. 12 2s are 24. See here? Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 6 are 24. On multiplying 24 and on subtracting, minus is there. On subtracting, you should get 5. Now you are familiar with this type of method. The middle terms are 8 and 3. Middle terms are 8 and 3. Middle terms are 8 and 3. Which 8 and which 3? Since this is minus, the bigger number will have a minus sign, smaller number will have a plus sign. Come on. 6 root 2 x square minus 8x plus 3x minus 2 root 2 is equals to 0. Okay. Now, what should we take as common is very, very important. How to write 8? 8 can be written as 7 writing. 8 can be written as 4 2s are. 4 2s are. Now, sir, since here root 2 is there, this 2 again I will break it as 4 into root 2 into root 2. This is the point you have to keep in mind. Since root 2 is here, this 2 I will break as root 2 into root 2. How to write now? How to write? See, I will write this as 6 root 2 x square. This 8x I will break like this, minus 4 root 2 into root 2 into x. 2 to the root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 4s are 8. Minus 3x minus 2 root 2 is equal to. See, this has to be written like this because 1 root 2 is here. Okay. Now, what I can take as a common in these two? Out of 6 and 4, I can take 2 as a common. Root 2 and root 2, I can take root 2 as a common. X square and x can be taken as common. Then what is left inside? Out of 6, 2 has come out. 2 3s are 6. Root 2 as it is, it has come out. X square is here. X has come out. X will be minus. Out of all these, see, this 4 is there, but 2 I have taken out. So 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. Then there are 2 root 2s are there. 1 root 2 has already come out. That means 1 root 2 will be inside. And x is already come out. Close it. 3x. This sign will change plus 2 root 2 is equal to 0. See, check inside the bracket. Somewhere I have done the mistake. Somewhere I have done the mistake. Sign is different. That means I have done the mistake here. Because when last sign is negative, the middle term is negative, the terms this is plus, and by mistake I have written here minus. So I will come over here. See, the terms are not same. It shows that I have done the mistake. So this is plus 1 as a common, then this sign remains minus as it is. See, very clear cut idea we will get. If these two are not same, understand that somewhere you have done the mistake. How I have done? Okay. 3x minus 2 root 2 is in one bracket. In second bracket is 2 root 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. You got the factors. Separate them. 3x minus 2 root 2 is equals to 0. 3x is equals to 2 root 2. Therefore, x is equals to 2 root 2 divided by 3. On the other hand, 2 root 2x is equals to minus 1. Therefore, x is equals to minus 1 divided by 2 root 2 are the roots of the equation. Now, under the factorization, let me solve the last problem. 2x square minus x minus 1 by 8 is equals to 0. My dear children, this is a simple problem. But only thing is the denominator 8 has come. So how to remove this? To remove this, the simplest method is multiply each term by 8. This denominator had it been 5, multiply each term by 5. So that this 5 and this 5 gets cancelled, this 8 and this 8 gets cancelled. But you cannot multiply for a single term. You should multiply for all the terms. What I will do now? Multiply each term by 8. What happens? First multiply here by 8. It is 16x square. Multiply here by 8. Minus 8x. Multiply here by 8. 8 gets cancelled. Minus 1 is equals to 0. See, this method only to remove this denominator, so that I can solve the problem very easily. Let me see how to solve the problem. See, last sign is negative. Last sign is negative. That means middle term should be subtracted. And on subtracting we should get 8. On subtracting we should get 8. On subtracting, I think no, I think I have given the sign wrong. It should be plus. That means on adding you should get 8. This is not minus, it must be plus. Okay, on multiply you should get 16, and on adding you should get 8. On adding you should get 8. Which are the middle terms? Middle terms are 4 and 4. Since the last sign is positive, I have told you the last sign is positive, the middle terms are either plus plus or minus minus. And how to decide it? This sign. When this is minus, both should have the minus minus. See, on adding, minus 8. On multiplying, 4 4s are 16. Okay, come on. 16x square minus 4x minus 4x plus 1 is equals to 0. Grouping. I can take 4x as a common into bracket. 4 4s are 16. X into x square minus 4x has come out is minus 1. I can take minus. I can't take any common, means 1 as a outside. Then this will be 4x. Sign will change. Plus will become minus, because minus into minus is equals to plus. 1 is equals to 0. Check whether you got the same number, the same sign or not. Yes, 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1 is equals to 0. I can separate them. 4x minus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore, x is equals to 1 by 4. Here also it is 4x is equals to, or minus 1 is equals to 0. Shift it to RHS. is the root of the equation. My dear children, this is all about your factorization. All about your factorization. Now it is your work. Solve sufficient number of problems based on the factorization, because I'm again stressing, because this is a very important problem from the examination point of view. Definitely you can expect one question: factorize. Find the roots of the given equation by using factorization method. So practice them.